Hello, welcome. So it's the Beverly 10k weekend. Beverly 10k is on the 12th of May this year. It's the 11th of May. It's the Saturday. Big race feel in Beverly. So they do number collection the day before in a French Gate. So yeah, it's like having a London Marathon Expo the day before. Yeah, so big race expo feeling the day before. There's none of that free, well, I said none of that freebie stuff. There are no freebies at London this year. So yeah, go and collect your race number. Gets people into the town. So we're copying it and doing the same at Barnsley 10k, and going to collect your numbers day before as well. So yeah, watch this space for that. Great day, Bess. So we do it first time when we were born.
Who's that
Morning, Beverly 10k weekend. So we're on to Sunday, 10 o'clock start. It's almost like London Marathon feel. As I said yesterday, we're late start, arriving on start line, feeling very hungry because I ate my breakfast 3 hours ago. So I've done Beverly 3 times before. Today's my 4th. It's about 200 foot climb, with the first 3 mile being uphill, and then the last 3 mile is pretty quick, to be honest, downhill to come into the finish. Yeah, it's just a simple case of getting through that first 3 mile in some reasonable shape so that you've got enough left in the tank to finish off the race. My first outing were in 2021, the year I met Naomi. September that year, because it was a COVID year, and around mid 34s. Was fresh off the back of an injury, so I weren't expecting up to rip any records, but did quite well going into it. And then 2022 I was building towards Edinburgh Marathon, and I ran 33 minutes flat on the chip time, but they did me dirty because it was 32:57 on my watch, but it is what it is. And then last year, a few weeks after London Marathon, ran 33:08, which similar obviously scenario to today. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how I get on. My PB over the distance of 10k is 32:03. It is quite soft in reality in comparison to my marathon time, but never really raced 10k with it like a 10k focus. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how I get on over the next couple of months. With Valencia being so far off, I'm going to try and concentrate on the slightly shorter stuff. I don't really enjoy short stuff though, much prefer the slog of a marathon, so that's probably why I've never really picked it as a target before. I say it every year as well, I'm going to pick it as a target, never comes to fruition. There was quite a nice sea threat at Hornsey today, where Naomi's parents live, but as soon as we've come into Beverly, it's very warm. So yeah, that'll make another impact on the race, but it's the same for everyone. It's also the 30th year anniversary this year of Beverly, so it was first run in the year that I was born, 1994. So from a distance, quite an affinity to this race, seeing as it's the exact same age as me. As I said it on my Beverly Parkrun video, Beverly Minster, it's iconic. Warmed up early this morning, so just getting to about 9 o'clock. I'm going to go back to the car, get my kit off and my kit on, got trousers on, and I'll be doing some strides before the race.
Hello. So we're just going to watch the kids run, or the fun run, whatever you want to call it. They go off an hour before us. I'm 50-50 about today's race. I'm gonna race it rather than pace it or anything like that, because I'm not feeling 100%. You're very close to my face. Yeah, I'm just gonna go out and run to feel, hopefully run a good race, maybe a course PB, see how it goes. As far as, like Gareth said this to me recently, like my fitness is up there but my health isn't. Do you know, like,
so since Spencer's dash she's been poorly with stomachache. She's, yeah, a bit of context there for you.
yeah, so I'm on antibiotics, but my body's really fit, but I don't know if the rest of me will keep up with it. So I'm gonna run rather than pace it and get disappointed at myself. I'm just gonna run it and see what I can do. I am confident because I am fit, but I'm not confident in the state of like how I'll hold up. So just gonna see.
Yeah, that's Naomi's little snippet. Yeah, so she went to hospital. She ran like close to a PB at Spencer's, but
I wasn't well before.
Yeah,
I shouldn't have ran, it made me worse.
Yeah, but yeah, she went to hospital. She's feeling better than she did Friday and Saturday. So yeah, we'll see how she gets on as well.
So I'm a bit negative, but trying not to be.
Negative Larry.
Nanny. Annie?
Nanny.
Annie.
Yeah.
Well done, guys!
Got his kit on, got his number on. Naomi's mum's watching us today, so I'm gonna chuck a bag at her so I can do some miles after. So yeah, off to the race now to go and do Beverly 10k, see how we get on this morning, and try and at least set a course PB. Quite confident of it, given recent form, but yeah, all could happen on day. So yeah, see you in a bit. Bye. Yeah. Go, Ben!
Come on, Gareth! Go on, Gareth! Go on, Gareth! Go on, Naomi! Go on, Naomi!
Well, that's Beverly 10k done. Really enjoyed it this morning. Was a little bit on the hot side, mind, but came home in 32.50. Some way off my 32.03 PB, but definitely a course PB by about 10 seconds. Crossed the line in second place as well, which ain't too shabby. Bit bittersweet though, because James Johnson, or JJ as he's known locally, led the thing for the full race. You can tell how warm it is because he was wobbling coming down off the Westwood, and then ended up leaning against the wall. Probably a little bit of dehydration, overeating played a part. So yeah, I jumped up from third into second very quickly. But it's racing as well. He's fresh off the back of London Marathon, so I think it's his first race back, a bit like myself really. So yeah, it is tough to judge where you're going to be at on the day. Yeah, plan today was always to run fast. I did write some loose splits on the back of my hand, taking into account the hills. There's a thing you can do on Garmin called Pace Pro, so I snipped it off the course from last year and then edited it accordingly. But I were a little bit off them, I think about a minute, decimated my time because of the heat, and I were hoping for a lower 32-minute 10k today, but it is what it is. Yeah, first mile went through, I think it were about 5-minute flat pace, which is what I hoped for, and then it was just a case of holding on for mile 2 and 3 and then letting the wheels come off a little bit as you come back down from Walkington through the Westwood. Really enjoyed it though. Felt a bit empty on the road to Walkington, about 5k, like I got nothing in my system, but I think that in part was a little bit due to the heat, and probably a little bit of dehydration played in there as well. Tried taking some water on at the 5k mark at the water station. Don't really do that usually in races, but it was in a cup, and I must have got, I'm not kidding, a tablespoon or a teaspoon worth of water actually into my system from that. So yeah, it's just nature of racing, and if I don't do it, I don't know, even though I have raced over probably about 900 times, I bet. I know the majority of them are parkruns, so I should be used to taking on water from little paper cups. Thank you to everyone as well who's said I like the channel, or we like the channel this morning, or the shouts of Cookie on course. The running man in blue actually at a couple of points, which is quite cool, and a lot of people knowing what we do on YouTube. So yeah, if you do like what we do, don't forget to click the like button, the subscribe button, and the little bell as well to get notifications when new stuff goes online. There'll be a lot of it the next few weeks. As well as being a proud club runner, I'm a proud Yorkshireman and a proud Barnsley man. So yeah, it's always nice as well to hear "Go on Barnsley" as you're running around the course. It does always make me wonder though, do people think it's my name? Because it's my name on front of my top. So yeah, it's one of them things that always twigs in my mind. And then they'll see Naomi come through just behind me, and they'll realise it's not just my name, it's an actual place, and we're from South Yorkshire. You can tell it's warm. I train to heart rate for most of my easy runs, and I've got a workout set up on my watch that I just use for running easy, and my heart rate just shot up right to the top of zone 2, especially when I'm in the heat, and then when I drop into the shade it's right at the bottom of zone 2 and touching the top of zone 1. So yeah, it's definitely a little bit warm in my body at the minute. Yeah, you. Yeah, hi, you alright? That's right. Yeah.
Was it you? Yes, it was!
So I'm with the local celeb. How did you get on?
First lady, won the race. It was a
What time did you do?
hard day, 37:04-ish. So we'll see.
How far's that off your PB?
It's about a minute off my PB.
Same.
So it was a race to the finish line, not a race for a time. So I'm happy with that. Hot day, really well done to everyone that competed, amazing. I'm happy with it. My finish line photos I'm a bit sceptical about because I did chunder. So we'll see how they look when they come out. Yeah.
There's a live camera as well on finish line, so I do hope it's got Naomi spewing.
Gareth's going to put it in the video, so he'll add it in next.
I'll blur it out.
You're just getting this scar.
No, it's got you.
I was picking my nose.
Oh. Naomi's come dressed as me. No. She's never appropriate on camera. We're in a romantic spot. Next to toilets under stairs. It's where you find Naomi all the time, look. Just waiting for presentation.
We now have 350 members. I don't know how 25 people considered when pushing on a race 30 years ago, but it takes considerably more than 25. In third place, representing Tipton Harris, time of 32:59, Jonathan Carter.
Hi. Have you done a good job?
In second place, ladies, representing Kingston and Hull, time 37:33, transport.
Broken.
Oh. So on the remainder of us cool down after the presentation, Naomi's got hiccups. Honestly, that girl. Slowly letting Naomi pull away. She's got hiccups for full duration of us cool down. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed us Beverly 10k adventure, and where should we see you?
Next week!
See you next week.
Said the fourth person today.
I know.
About
Just
videos.
Naomi reinforcing what?
What?
Thank you for everyone that said thank you for watching us videos.
Yeah, the support we've had today to say I don't live in Beverley anymore, and well, Gareth never did. The support we've had today is amazing. From people that obviously knew us before I moved, but just from strangers knowing who we are off YouTube, it absolutely boggles my mind.
Yeah, and they're no longer strangers then, are they?
Yeah.
They're more like friends that we've made on the internet. So yeah, thank you.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, pub time now. Bye again.
Rob.
What's that, Matt?